I think today children are growing up into a world where they're going to need a lot more flexibility. What they train for initially isn't necessarily going to be jobs that are going to be there in 10, 20 years' time. We'll make sure that they can communicate well, that they can present well, that they have confidence and that they believe who they are. They understand who they are as people. We get them to think about role models, we get them to think about leadership. There's a whole wider curriculum in terms of the skills that is far more than just about education.
A lot of my personality was shaped by the teachers at Thames. They showed that they're very devoted to watching you grow and watching you learn, and the grades are important, but what they always maintained was important was your personality and the way you conduct yourself around other people.
We know each student personally, and we have the kind of structure so that we can really make a difference to young people's lives.
We chose Thames, I think, largely for the people. Everyone's been really welcoming. They've taken lots of time to get to know my daughter.
I love Thames Christian College because it's a small community and the teachers get to focus on you.
The reason why I like working at Thames so much is because you feel like you're actually making a difference. Working here, you really feel like you're building something that's quite sort of groundbreaking, and when I tell people about where I work, I describe to them the vision of the school and the history of the school, and they all say, wow, that sounds really cool, like that's a really exciting, dynamic place to work.
Whether you're a Christian or not, I think you'd agree that the values of integrity, honesty, hard work, being proactive, being compassionate, these are all human values that we would count as being really important in life.
Thames has made a difference by allowing Hannah to shine, to be very confident, to be a rooted young lady.
What I really appreciate about this school is that the emphasis on values isn't just for show. We genuinely want students to develop those values and to own them themselves.
If you look at the fact that they virtually all get into their first choice sixth form, because when they get to the interview stage and they go for that place, they just so wow the people who are interviewing them with their maturity, with their confidence, that they have no problem getting in.
I feel Thames really gave me the foundation to become who I am today. I want to study law with criminology at Sheffield University, and I want to eventually become a barrister and work for the Crown.
So once I left Thames, I continued to do my gymnastics. I went on to train twice a day and made it into the England squad. And I've just graduated as a sports therapist, and I've now opened up my own private clinic. So I'm running a little business, and at the same time I'm teaching at Thames some trampolining and gymnastics.
I think the communication that the school has with the home is excellent. Everybody's working for the child to be able to reach their full potential.
Hannah can't wait to get up in the morning to get to school. When a child looks at the clock and 7:45 says, I need to get to school, and school starts at 8:30 and it's a 10 minutes walk from home, that says something.
Something I'm always amazed by is to see the level of achievement, level of work which students can produce at GCSE level, which in other schools wouldn't be achieved till A level, or would even be the equivalent of foundation course or some degree work at times.
What makes an outstanding lesson is one where you can see that the children have been energised by the teaching, where they're inspired, where they want to hang around at the end of the lesson and are still clamouring for the teacher to give them more. And so when you go into the classroom, there's a real buzz. The students look happy, engaged, they're leaning forward, they're looking enthusiastic, and they're getting on with it.
I think it's that kind of encouragement to participate is probably one of the things that Thames does really well. It doesn't leave people on the sidelines.
I think the key for really developing your gifted and talented is to look ahead at what skills they're going to need to be successful in further study at university and in the wider world, and to emulate those opportunities as much as possible.
I have high goals which I'm confident the school's going to help me to achieve.
I am doing triple science to become a doctor, hopefully, in the future.
I spent the summer at Harvard Summer School for 7 weeks.
I think Thames is absolutely the right place for an academic student.
I would definitely recommend the school to others. I've had one child still here, 2 gone through the school, and they've all really excelled and really achieved what they set out to do.
It's seeing these people grow into young adults that is what the passion is that drives this place.